and it has stories in it, and they are true. I'm in there with some of the nutty things we've done, but just ignore that part. If you get a chance to get this book and read it, because miracles have happened in many of these programs, if not all of them. But that imperfect people, if you think of how Jesus hang around with 12 ragamuffins, we're over 20 people who are more than ragamuffins working for Jesus to be his hands and feet. And so how can you help with this ministry? Big time is prayer. Another one is going on some trips or a trip. Can always hook you up on that. Short-term missions trips. And then as leaders of it, we're always looking for people that would like to help in some of the administration part. And it depends. God brings the right person at the right time. We've learned that. But definitely, if you could be praying for us. Right now, I'm always having trips ahead in my future. I honestly don't have one. So that means it's going to happen. Because whenever I say no or it's not happening, it happens. I do plan to go back to Kenya next summer. We try to go every 18 months or so. But anyway, thank you for having me, and God bless. How to get that out. Oh, and if you would like a prayer card, I'll put some on a table somewhere. I have a pile of prayer cards to remember us by.
All right, thank you. And our church has had the opportunity to be involved in his hands in a variety of different ways, and some people have taken trips here, and we're thankful for you being here. And it's amazing if you get really discouraged sometimes with the state of the world, and then you meet people who are doing all these things. Hopefully that gives you some measure of hope that God is still working and God will continue to work. So thank you for being here and sharing that with us. If you have a bulletin with you, we'll go over a few announcements, and then we'll take our fellowship time and let you greet one another, have a cup of coffee, and get a chance to talk to Mary Lee if you'd like. But right now, let's look at our bulletins. Yesterday, we had the haircut, backpack, school supply event at the church downstairs, and the last I heard is that we had the same number of people as last year. Did that change? Did we have more or less? 45. So, all right, so more than last year. 45 young people came in and were the recipients of that blessing, so we're thankful for that and all the hard work that went into it. It's pretty amazing if you got to stop by yesterday and see how organized everything was, and all of the sheets and the sign-ins and the activities and all the things that happened. It takes a lot of work and a lot of planning, so thank you to all those who did that and who volunteered their time, and Kathy especially, thank you, and all the others who were involved in that. What an opportunity to be able to show young people that we care about them. I know there's other communities that do similar things in a lot of ways, but we're grateful that we have a place here in our community that we can do that. So thank you for all those who made that possible with donations and work and all of the things that went into that. So thank you. Also, you'll notice here that we have Community Day coming up here in town, and that is on the 2nd, Monday the 2nd. And if you'd like to get involved, there's a sign-up list for the bouncy house that we are going to be providing for this event, and then also there is going to be a float, so if you'd like to be involved in that. And as far as the float goes, what to wear if you're going to be on the float, you'll notice in the bulletin it says one of the t-shirts that we have, or you can wear anything old-fashioned looking. I think it's from through the decades is kind of the idea. So if you want to wear something on the float, or if maybe you say, I just like to participate, but I'm not wearing anything in particular, I'm sure that's fine too. So if you'd like to participate in that on the float, you can ride, or also we need some people to just come out and hand some things out, and then also just come out and support the town and have a good time and be there to support the church. We're looking forward to being able to be a small part of that event in our community and enjoy it too. It's not just that when we do things in the church not that evangelism is an ulterior motive, but we're not just trying to be opportunistic in evangelism. you're supposed to live among your community. All right, so we want to be normal people in our town. All right, normal. We say that may be a big ask, but we want to be as normal people as we can be and enjoy the events of the town and shoulder to shoulder with people, because we are members of this community as well, and we want to show the love of Christ even just with our presence. So come out, enjoy a good day on Monday, September the 2nd. And then also you'll notice that the youth group is moving the date when they will be meeting, and the kickoff is Sunday the 25th, so take note of that. Any other announcements regarding that, or is it good in the bulletin, Jeremy? Okay, so if you couldn't hear him, families are invited to participate in this. If you have a young person joining the youth group, the whole family is invited. Just bring some food, a side dish or something. That way there's enough to go around. And then you'll notice the directory update, the information sheets. Please fill those out if some information has changed. And I'm assuming this means if nothing has changed, there's no need to fill anything out, correct? Okay, perfect. So on the yellow sheets on the Welcome Center, if something's changed and you want it updated in our directory, something that's changed from last year. And then you'll notice here there's also coming up, I know it's quick, but it's something that is you have an opportunity to take advantage of. There's a men's retreat, and it's going to be at Moose River Outpost in Jackman, Maine. And that is the September 5th through the 7th. And if you would like more information about that, there is, I'm sure Tom has some, and there's others that have information about how this works out. But if you'd like to, if you're a man that'd like to have an opportunity, there's another church that's putting this on that we would be able to join with. So if you would like to head up to Jackman, I've been to Jackman a couple times, and it was interesting. And we weren't at a retreat, though. We went up, it was story time here. It was early summer, and I've never experienced so many flies in my entire life. But that shouldn't be a problem this time. So if you'd like to experience Jackman in all of its beauty with a bunch of men at this retreat, the date and information is there. So there's also a Lifehouse Maine charity event, and the invite is on the bulletin, so stop by and see that if you'd like to. All right, we have a lot of announcements, and it seems like the list grows and grows and grows. Pay attention to the things that maybe you're interested in or you can participate in, and that way you don't miss out on anything. Let's take a few moments and have our fellowship time. Get a cup of coffee, some water, some fresh air. Enjoy fellowship, and we'll be back in here in a few minutes.